We've already done a video on Botox, but we thought we would take the Botox issue to a whole nother level.
Yep. We
and bring you to our go-to girls who are amazing.
This is a Botox brow furrowing, so try to make a mad face, nothing. And then Michelle, make a mad face,
The maddest. She's the miracle worker.
She's the injector.
Ariel is the aesthetic consultant for Rachel. And there is some really thorough consulting that goes on here.
And that's why we love them, because they're particular, they're anal,
they're conservative. I know there's some people out there who are hung up on weird issues about Botox, which is fine. Be hung up about it. In the meantime, we're going to be looking amazing. And that sucks for you.
So crow's feet are just the fine lines that come from repetitive smiling. Because we still want her to look natural when she smiles, but we want to soften that muscle movement enough that those lines fade. And so I'm going to use a little thing that vibrates, so it's going to help distract her from the pain. But
I love the vibrator. It really does distract you.
Botox that's done correctly, it's going to make you look relaxed and refreshed and like yourself 5 years ago. So it's not going to make you look different or strange when it's done correctly. So her lines are really subtle, so I'm going to be really conservative with her. Over-aggressive treatment of the forehead can make the eyebrows a little bit heavy. And so in her case, we're being really conservative.
You're not making harsh changes, you're just softening everything.
This area right here, you have two muscles that push in and create the 11s right there. So they're rectangular muscles that push in and create those.
There's a lot of 11s.
If you treat this muscle right here that sits on the bridge of the nose, it also pulls down a little bit. There are two muscles to the side of it that if they're relaxed, you're going to get a little bit of a lift from the muscle that opposes it. It's good to keep in mind that a lot of safe things that we use on a daily basis, like aspirin and Tylenol in large doses, are very toxic. Too much Tylenol will make your liver fail and it will kill you. So the doses we're using here are so low, it is so safe. It's one of the most commonly prescribed medications in the US. There are millions of treatments. You know, of women who've had Botox. It's currently the most popular cosmetics treatment. So of all the things that women go get done at the plastic surgeon's office, or the dermatologist's office, or the med spa, Botox is the #1 treatment. So furrow your brow real quick and relax, and you're gonna feel vibration. And furrow one more time and relax. So if you come in when you're first starting to see fine lines, and we very conservatively treat you, from the beginning of those lines, it's going to be a lot easier than waiting until they're really deep and trying to get them to go away. Everyone ages differently, so the age you should start doing it is when at rest you're starting to see fine lines that bug you. When you're driving down the road and you look in the rearview mirror and you're like, ooh, that line is still there, like it's driving me crazy.
I think too much Botox, can have a heavy brow. So that's why we always like to go conservative on the frontalis.
Usually side effects are really short-lived. Obviously Botox is temporary, so it would be very uncommon to have a side effect that lasted longer than the Botox. Well, all things in moderation. Too much wine is bad for you, too much aspirin is bad for you, too much Botox is bad for you. A little bit of Botox, a little bit of red wine, we're all good.
So how long does it last? It depends on your metabolism.
Most people will get 3 to 4 months, so 12 to 16 weeks, and so you're going to need to repeat a treatment about 3 times a year to maintain it.
So on average, how much is it per unit?
I think the country's average is around $10, $11 a unit. Some areas you'll see up to $14, $15 a unit, and some places will be very low at $8. And it just depends on the practice.
It takes like 5 days to kick in.
Yep, and it's been 7.
It's been 7, and like, this is all I can do, you know?
And we still have expression, I feel like. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh!
There's no way.
I had no idea.
I had no idea. I was shocked. I was surprised.
I was so surprised at what happened.
I was feeling so sad without you this weekend.
I was feeling so sad too. Anyway, this is how it looks. Love you. Bye.